Alright guys, I'm at my second spot on this trip, and went to some old tall timber. It has a lot of old growth in it. I'm still standing with a whole bunch of blowdowns and whatnot, and it is freaking hard. I freaking see where I'm stepping. I'm like soaked all the way up to my knees. All the ferns around here are at like my waist level, so kind of just slowly going through this. I might have to come back in here another time, but a ton of deer sign in here, so should keep on going back and forth, see if I can find anything. Working this top end right now, so if I can find a shed. It's been a hard year so far. I've only found one antler, so hopefully. My dog's eating rocks. Hopefully I can find one. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I am using my new camera, so I'm starting to get used to it. So if you catch me looking at the screen, that's why. But yeah, I'm using my new camera, so it's pretty sweet. Alright, keep you guys updated. Alright guys, this tall timber's kicking my butt. I found some bones from a deer, but couldn't find a head or anything. So I'll give you guys some perspective of what I'm actually walking through. So yeah, that's what I'm walking through. Went all the way up top, zigzag back all the way back to here. I'm zigzagging again along the bottom side just to see if I can find anything. A ton of deer sign. I'm not seeing any elk signs, so I know they're in here. My brother told me about a big buck that he had in here one year. Just couldn't get a good shot on it, so he didn't take it. But he said it was one of the biggest bucks he's ever seen. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna come up from the other side probably in a month or so, just because there's so many. I've seen 15 deer, 20 deer hanging out around that area, so I'm gonna leave that area alone, and I'll zig back through this. But if I don't find anything, whatever. Stuff kicked my butt. It's up to my waist, so probably, I don't know what time it is. Probably almost 4. So I'll go see if I can find some animals, and I'm gonna come back out tomorrow, go to one of the spots that I passed on the way in, and see if I can't pick up anything. I just want some sheds. I don't even care if they're brown. Just need to find some sheds. I can find animals just fine, but alright, I'm gonna go back through this and hopefully find something. Alright guys, I am back in here. But there's a ton of freaking rubs in here. But I think I'm gonna bounce out of here, leave it alone. I still think a couple of these bucks are still carrying, and I don't want to bump them. So I'm gonna make my way out of here. There's a lot of elk rubs in here too, so just gonna bump out of here and leave this place alone. See if they'll lose the sheds in here for me. But yeah, there's 4 or 5 pretty fresh rubs, all within like a week or so. So I'm kind of just hoping that he's going to lose the sheds in here. And I kind of heard a deer take off, so I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm just going to boogie out of here, take some more videos on my way out of some of these rubs. But yeah, I think he's still packing, so I'm just going to leave this area alone and hopefully pick them up some other time. Alright guys, as you can tell, we are out shed hunting again. If you notice something different, decided to change it up, shaved. Wore a whole bunch of different stuff that I haven't worn in a while. I am very superstitious about finding sheds, so I felt like I needed to change it up, do something new, different, so I shaved. Hopefully it works out for me. I just found this wallow. I'm down in some timber that I've really wanted to go through for a long time now, so decided to finally go down in here. It's a big old hellhole, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good day. It's like 10 o'clock or so, so plan on spending all day down here finding sheds. Hopefully I can find some deer sheds, elk sheds. I know there's some big elk in here. I know that there's some bucks down in here, so hopefully we can me and Aries can find some sheds. Alright, we'll keep you updated. Alright guys, little update. I've dropped like 1,000-1,500 feet down this hill. And just got to the bottom, didn't find any sheds. A whole bunch of rubs, a lot of sign. But didn't find any sheds. So I'm going to be going down across the creek, hook down and start working my way through that stuff. Maybe hook around up top on this stuff, but I'm guessing that they drop lower, drop down this ravine, and that's where they lose their sheds. So gonna be going hard today. Already been at it for, I don't know, an hour or so, but I'm gonna keep going. Got all day, so hopefully I pick up a big shed or little shed, or maybe even a deer shed, I don't know. So, I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully I find one, two, whole bunch, I don't know. So, I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, leave that alone. Leave it alone. Dropped down. I'm on the other side of the creek still. Came down, ton of deer and elk sign, and then got over to this edge. And it drops down, and it's flat, and there's no roads. There's no roads back in here. There's a road over here, like, I don't know how far, but you'd have to go through a ton of nasty jackfruit to get in here. So, then drop down, do a whole bunch of zigzags in this flat stuff, work my way that way, maybe start working up the hill that way. I don't know yet. Pretty far down here though, so I'm just gonna keep on going. Gotta get ready for my high buck hunt this year, so it's a good way to do it. Get out and hike. So, alright, I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully I freaking find something, because I'm starting to get annoyed. This is spot number 6 in the last, well, spot number 7 in the last, like, 3 days. So, hopefully I find something. Alright guys, making it up the hill. Just went down the bottom, did all those circles, whatnot. Came around the bottom of this jack fir, and I just made it through the jack fir to get back on this hillside. And I'm gonna go up, hit the truck, drive, go hike somewhere else. Still got a couple hours in the day. I've been down here for 5 hours. I didn't find a single thing. Found 2 cow skulls. That's about it. So, going up. And I'm officially naming this area No Side Ridge, because it is so steep. It's not steep right here, but it's steep. Really steep going down. So, yep, No Side Ridge. No antlers on this hillside. I don't believe in them. So, going to a new area where there's sheds just frolicking around. So, alright, hopefully I find one today. Alright guys, was coming up the hill, and my dog was in front of me, and he stopped at this log laying across the trail, and just stood there and he wouldn't move. And I told him to go, but then I looked down, and right in front of him where he was sniffing was a shed. So finally found one. It was a long day. I walked below this, right down there, and I looked up here with my binoculars, but I didn't see anything. It's so small that I don't even know if I could have seen it, but yeah, I got a shed. I'll pick it up right now, and hopefully I can pick up some more going up the hill, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna zigzag across and up to the truck, so hopefully I find some more. But I'll go ahead and pick this up for you guys. So there it is. Just a little raghorn 3-point, chewed on up at the top, chewed on there, chewed on there. So I don't know, just a little dinker, but it's one for the pile, I guess. I think it's probably 3 or 4 years old. It's a little cracked out down here, but definitely not a shooter for this area. But yep, just a dink little 3-point for today. Gonna head up, hopefully find some more on the way out, and yeah, I'll throw this on the pile. Just a rink-a-dink-dink, moldy oldie chewed on 4-year-old shed. So there you go, guys. I found one finally. 7th trip out here, and finally found one. So I thought I would never find any more. I even shaved. So alrighty, I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully I can find some more. I'm going up the hill. See you up there.